Hello. If can hear me, press 111. If can hear me, press 111. Okay. Wow, only one on you. Okay. Good evening, everyone. So before I start our BOP session, those who don't know, who knows about BOP? If you know, you press 222. If you know about BOP, you press 222. You don't know, you press 0. Okay. Oh, only one don't know. Okay, never mind. So today we will start our BOP session. So basically for usually regardless where you are, regardless whether you are in Singapore or you are in KL, usually we will have this what we call the business opportunity presentation, which is called BOP. This session will let you understand about LifeWave more in depth. Okay, why? It is because when you introduce things to your prospect, let's say we don't really wait. See, let me. Okay, so so because you introduce brand partners, your prospect into the organization, we do not want people to know all the jargons, all the scientific term. We just want them to know as simple as possible what is the function of the patches. But when these people, they want to know, okay, I enter to organization, I want to know in detail, okay, about this brand, about this what we call it LifeWave. What is it about? What is stem cell? Okay, then I want to know about this company a little bit more. So how do I so where I can get all this information? Okay, I can get all this information is before Jinlong introduced this BOP, mini BOP. We have it in Singapore and also in KL, where we have Monday to Sunday the launch session. In Singapore, if not mistaken, it's Monday to Friday. Okay, so this small session is where you all will bring your prospect in. Okay, then they will understand more about our brand. So as you see, this is we directly extract from our lab in stem cell. So some people they show the brochure, they don't know how to explain. So when Zeno say that okay, the 30 minutes you all can listen, it is because this one, our brand partner, maybe myself or maybe some of the leaders, they will know how to explain this. So we need to know who our founder is. So our company founder is Mr. David Smith. He's the CEO and founder of LifeWave. Okay, because of him, before LifeWave, before he do LifeWave, he was actually doing research about the Navy SEALs, about the submarine. So how they can survive underwater and also the oxygen in case of emergency. Because last time when you're in underwater, there's definitely a time frame. Okay, this time frame for them to survive in underwater is limited. Therefore, David invented this so-called submarine and oxygen system. So for the Navy SEALs for them to able to survive underwater. Then after that, we also know about the radiation reduction shield. So because currently when we use our phone or there will be radiation. So he is thinking of a way how to reduce the number of radiation entering to our body. So that is why then also he also did have humanitarian drone, a drone that can help people in needs. Okay. Then also he also did have is making plastics into energy. Like for example, our waste or that those recycling material that your recycle, that one also can convert it to energy. Then also is beyond the organic organic photo agriculture, meaning how to use a product, okay, to help our living things and plant. All right. So moving on. So as he doing research about everything, okay, he do research about how to create a product. In converse, when he create all this a product, he always will think about how to reverse the age reversal water. Okay, so the age reversal water is currently our X2O water. Okay, it is from a research, if I'm not mistaken, it research from a lobster, because the lobster have a longer lifespan, longer year span. So he start researching, and also he is trying to have new inventions such as the energy recharging sofa, and also a gene resetting machine, and also biomimenic enhancer. So I understand all of this is jargons. Okay, to you it's a terms that is like, wow, I need to do research. No need. This is only what we just explain from the background. That is purpose of this BOP session, is we just explain it in just the surface area. You no need to know that, oh, in depth, what is it, what is this, what is it? No need. Okay, from your basic knowledge, you only need to know the patches. But for those who would like to have a deeper understanding, then we will explain it in detail. Okay, then he at the same time, when he's doing all this invention, he managed to develop a world-class research development laboratory, because that is where he do all his research, finding new technology, finding new ways to improve our lifestyle. So in this laboratory, he do research with all our patches. Okay, if you all know our history, we have a numbers of patches he created for in the lifespan of 20 years. He also going to have new products such as the Cellergize, morning and evening, and also our X2 machine. So with this world-class research development laboratory, that is when he used to research all of this and make it into a product for us to use. So for the fully automated in-house manufacturer, this is where the patches come in. The patches is fully automated. Okay, it's used by robotics to mass produce production the patches. That's when you all can order more, and you all can order more from your back office, and you all can receive it quickly, because this fully automated in-house manufacturing facility, it helps to mass produce all our patches available currently. Okay, so after you all know the past research he done, what is it, okay, the future he's going to do, and also you know that he have a facility with manufacturing, what is next? You all would like also know that how does our patches works. Okay, so definitely when our patches work, is definitely we come from the light source. So what is the light source? The light source is from the sun, the source of the sun and light. Without the sun ray, there won't be photosynthesis. So when there's no photosynthesis, all our plant will die, and the food that we depend on, our animals, will no longer be around. So that's why light is very important. So that's when you all do the patches, okay, it is phototherapy. So when we use to do phototherapy, definitely important, we need the sun to simulate the healing of your body. So that's when the patches is work through your energy heat, and also it help from the sun. So the sun will absorb, the human will absorb the energy from the sun, and after that our body will emit light through our biophotons. Okay, biophotons, sorry. So what is biophotons? Photon is coherent to low frequency of light emission that emitted by a living cell. So meaning our body have cells. Okay, our whole body is full of cells. Okay, body cells. Okay, some we can call it stem cells, some we call it bodies, but to the general term is body cell. So all of these body cell, what we do is the cell will absorb the light. from our body. So when it absorbs lower light, okay, because definitely we only have sun during the day. So the day is like maybe it's around to 5 to 6 hours of the sun. So when our body absorb the sun, okay, our cells will have the light frequency. So when this light frequency, it will help these protons to arise in our biological processes. So what does this mean? Meaning when your cellular metabolism, so meaning when there's heat inside our body, so definitely our body that have a heat is either whether the heat is increase or decrease only, depend on the body temperature, depending on the environment temperature, and environment temperature and where you are in. So how does this work? Means the sun will shine to the vegetables. Okay, the vegetables need to make photosynthesis to grow. The animal, okay, will eat the vegetable. Then after that, we will eat the animal. We will consume the animal and plants. So when all of this biological process into our body, it will have a DNA replication and communication. So meaning our body cells and the food cells together, they will communicate. Then this will have what we call that a fundamental unit of communication within our body in a cellular level, means we communicate. So as you know, okay, if we go through a machine, okay, what we call it is infrared. So this is definitely the colors what you see from your body. Okay, so you will see all of this light energy. So our body actually we need the light. So this explain in details on how our patches work is because our patches works through body heat. Why do people say, okay, your patches work by body heat? But of course, definitely it's better you put X in the daytime because we have the sun. But actually, even without the sun, our body on self produce the heat. So this is how the biological explanation works from our patches. Okay, so moving on. Okay, so after that, you will ask, okay, so now I know how it works. I put the patch on my body. Okay, our body produces the heat energy. Okay, regardless whether is it the weather from the sun or is it we consume from the fruits, the plants and the animal. Okay, all right. So now I know how does the patches work in our body. Okay, but I have a question. What does these patches made of? Okay, I'm curious because you all say that, okay, when you ask us to get sunlight for our body to have healing, but what does these patches made of? You all will be curious on that. So these patches is contain nanocrystals sealed in patent sheet. So our lightweight product is definitely patent. We have over 200 plus patents. So this structure by biomolecular nanocrystal is made out of water, oxygen, amino acid, and also organic compound are sealed between the two film of high density medical grade plastic that is impermeable to moisture and also other environment factors. So you see, these patches is definitely made out of what is definitely there's no chemical. It made out of organic. It is water, oxygen, amino acid, and organic compound. So this helps for our body. It simulates our body cells. Okay, like for example, when you patch the X39, it simulates the stem cell inside our body. You patch energy enhancer, it simulates your energy level. It make you full of energy. You patch the ion, it reduces the information of your body. So all of this impermeable to moisture means it's okay with moisture. Okay, Even though sometimes you all go shower, the patch is still sticking in your body. But sometimes when the glue dries up, okay, you just peel the area, make it become sticky, it can stay back, okay? Because it works to be dissolved together with the environment. So meaning you don't need to worry whether or not the patches will not stick. It will stick. You just need to remove the sticky area after you patch a long time. But if definitely you patch more than 12 hours, definitely when the patch peel, like Jinlong say, the energy of the patch wear off already. So you don't be afraid, oh, I didn't patch more than 12 hours. Why I patch like maybe 6 hours and then the patch peel off? It is because the body cell already used all of the energy of the patch. Okay, so the patch lack its stickiness, means the power of the patch is already wear off. That's when it peel out from your body. Okay, after you're learning about the patch, you all would like to know, okay, what is the plastic thing on top of it? So the patch reflects specific wave, light wave of light. Sorry, the patches reflect specific wavelength of light. So meaning, option A is active nanocrystal mixture in the patches, function as a reflector. So this reflector will absorb the light, okay, to trap the larger part of the body heat to reflect in a wavelength wave to our body. So this plastic stuff is to what we call it is to reflect inside to our body. So what is it? It does is it absorbs this reflector, it absorbs the number of light onto the plastic, it reflects to our body. Okay, sometimes people say it reflects out, but actually it's going through our body. So our body can have enough light for our cells to be stimulated through the type of patches you use, such as X39 Eon. Okay, all right. So light triggers biochemical changes in our body to evaluate GHK copper. So what does this mean? Meaning that specific wavelength of light simulate the nerve in our skin. So when you patch, okay, let's say we use Eon, for example. When we patch Eon, okay, it simulates the pain nerve, okay, or the pain receptors in our skin, okay. It will cause what we say is a biochemical reaction into our body to evaluate GHK copper. Okay, I can use Eon. I also can use X39 regardless, because each patch we use is simulate. It is, although some people say that some of the patch they say they use is still the same, but the function of the patch sometimes works differently because it helps on different criteria. So like for example, for pain, we don't usually use glutathione for pain because glutathione is for antioxidant. So Eon is for pain management. Eon and aspirin for pain management. So in specific, right, these patches, okay, only for what we say X39, okay, used to biochemically in our body to evaluate our GHK copper, so that when we expose to the sun, the ultraviolet will cause our body to produce more vitamin D. So our patches helps with that. Okay, it simulates our nerve. So it makes sure that it have enough chemicals in our biochemical in our body. So when we expose the sunlight, our body will easily produce vitamin D because of when our GHK copper been elaborated. Then after that, the elevation of GHK copper has been clinically proven, meaning we have case study already, okay, to proven to reactivate stem cell reproduction. So that's how X39 work. Okay, that's how in the entire story as we explained about X39. So when we use X39, okay, all right, X39 will help evaluate the GHK copper. Okay, The GHK copper will use to reactivate our stem cell. That's why when we say, when we use X39, is activate our stem cell in our body so that our body is able to heal. So there's a case in 1973. Lowen Packard isolated the copper peptide, GHK copper, from a human placenta albumin. It was observed that when the liver cell from 60 to 80 years old patient were incubated with the blood from a younger age group, and the older cells started functioning in nearly the same way as the youngest liver tissue. So what does this mean is, okay, this person isolated the copper peptide from the GHK copper. So means he break it down. So he is separated in other words. So from the human plasma albumin. So when we observe this liver, which is already 60 to 80 years old, okay, when we incubated it, okay, together with a younger age group, okay, the cell will start to, because blend, okay, when we make a younger cell and the older cell together, the older cell will start to blend and it function in a way like a younger tissue. So this is what we call reverse aging come along. So like sometimes you see a person when they patch using our patches, okay, Eon X39, you realize they are not their age. So this is clinically proven that this stem cell production helps to reverse aging. Okay, all right. Now, after learning about our stem, how does this work? How does our patches work? Okay, what does it does in a scientific explanation? So our stem cell prioritize healing tissue with most intensive damage, meaning when there's a wound on your hand, okay, or the stem cell will go to your wound and heal, okay, so it will heal because it's already damaged, okay. So stem cell play a critical role in healing by migrating to site of injury in response to information. Their remarkable ability differentiate allows them to transform into specific type of specific cell type needed to replace the damage. So this one I can use a mahjong. How many of you play mahjong? Mahjong, definitely we have what we call what's that one called already? Okay, I think it's wait. Okay, never mind. So it's just like what we play is this stem cell, it can replicate any other cell in our body for healing. So it's similar to give me a moment. Wait, quick one. Oh, Joker. Okay, yeah. So correct. It's Joker. So yeah, where's my slide already? Sorry. Yeah, Joker. So it's just like Joker. It can replace any tile of the mahjong. So just like our stem cell, whenever there's something happen in our body that we need healing, our stem cell will replicate into the specific type of cell in our body for healing. Okay, all right. Okay, I think I ended early, 6 minutes early. Okay, so this is in depth about how our patches works. Okay, it's also a little bit knowledge about X39. Okay, because X39 is the one that reactivate your stem cells. So it is our patch. This is how it is. Okay, when you use Eon, when we explain it using X39 Eon, Okay, Eon is help reduces your stress level, okay, and it reduces your inflammation of body. Because when you patch X39, okay, when your body start to heal, when it start to heal, pain level inflammation will your this stem cell will respond to the inflammation in your body, which will cause you to feel more pain. Okay, that's what mostly it's more pain, and sometimes they will feel that their past injury happened back. They feel that they how to say, some of them uses the patch, then they feel that, oh, they have difficulty walking. All this is because your stem cells start to heal your body. So when your stem cells start to heal your body, inflammation go. When your inflammation level go up because your body need to heal. So when your body heal, when you patch the Eon onto it, it will help reduces the inflammation. It help to calm the body so that you are able to continue daily life. So that is why we implement X39 Eon, and this is how it's going to be next year, okay, in January, where I think some of our speakers, Jinlong will invite them to share. It's a short and simple presentation, okay? It's not like the one in the showroom where the presenter, they present around like 45 minutes. This is short, I think, reading by 20 to 25 minutes, I think is great now, okay? We don't need to go too direct in depth, okay? All right, we just touch the surface area. What is the function of display? How does it work? Why do we need sunlight? Why, what is it made of? Okay. Although this, we don't usually explain it when we meet our brand partner or our potential clients. But when they want to know in depth, we will explain it this. This is all in our live stem cell brochure. Okay. All the information is already there. You all can read it. Okay. Although the live stem brochure have more information. This is only just in depth for the first 30 minutes for people to know about live wave, so that they won't feel left out when we have our BOP session. Know that, okay, there's a simplified BOP session for them. Okay, now, okay, so that is for my BOP. If you have a question about the BOP, you can ask, okay? If not, I will move on to our next segment.